back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to get these big, voluminous waves, curls that will last you all week. So if this is something that you're interested in, please keep watching. Alright, so I've already started to heat up my curling wand. This is the Lange Luster 1-inch. I actually use this in my beach waves video as well, and I typically heat it up to 350, but I'm going to do 370 just for the sake of this video. So you can see it now. It's already heated up, and then I'm just going to use some heat protectant spray. This is the Matrix Total Results Mega Sleek. I pretty much use this every time I use heat on my hair. And then you always want to let your heat protectant soak in your hair first before using any heat. Otherwise, it can cause your hot tool to sizzle, and it also won't work properly if it's not fully soaked into your hair. So I'm just going to brush this out. I actually just washed my hair. So this is what it looks like, freshly blow dried. It's pretty poofy. I did put a little bit of a smoothing serum in it, but still you can see it's very frizzy. And it's funny when people always tell me that they're jealous of my hair. It's a lot of work, as you can tell. It is a lot of work. And then I typically just keep my hair parted in the middle whenever I curl it, and then I will section it off right in the middle, keep both sides of my hair towards the front. And I think I've told you guys this before, but I don't really ever section off my hair when I'm curling it unless I want something like super tight. I'm honestly too lazy for that. It would take me forever. And I feel like I get a perfect result without doing that. I used to do it and it was just way too time consuming for me, so I don't do it that way anymore. And I always start back to front so that I can always throw my hair that's already curled to the back. And you guys, I'm looking for just like a looser curl that will last all week. So these aren't going to be super tight, they're going to be more flowy, so it doesn't take me very long. It looks like it would, but it actually doesn't. So I'm going to grab my wand, and with the opposite side, I pull it down like this. I'm going to try and keep the cord from getting in the way and keep the other side of my hair from getting in the way also. And so there are two different kinds of curls that you can do. You can do the rope curl, or you can do the flat wrap curl. I always do the flat curl because it gives you more of that looser, romantic curl. The rope curl will give you more of like a beachy look. So I'll just wrap it around the wand, leave it on for maybe a second, let it go, and then just let it cool in my hand. You do not need to keep the wand on your hair for a long period of time. Letting your hair cool in your hand does the exact same thing with less damage on your hair. So I just let it sit. You guys can see it. And then I pull it back. It's actually a thinner section than I typically do, but I'll go back and brush it out. So I'll grab the next piece. And you know what? I'll show you guys what a rope curl looks like. I'm not really a fan of that look, but just as an example, you would wrap your curl. Normally, this is actually the easiest way to do it. Just wrap it so it has more of like a rounded look, and then let it go. As you can see, it's a little bit more spiral looking. I'll let that cool for a little bit. Whereas a flat wrap curl, you are laying it completely flat against your wand. It takes a little bit more effort and remembering, but you'll get the hang of it. I do this every time I shower and I've gotten used to it. And then just let it go. Let it sit in your hand, and then release it. So that's the kind of look that I'm going for. And then just do the same thing all over your head. It's pretty simple, but I did get a lot of people asking how I do my everyday curls. And for the sake of this video, I'm going to put my hair behind me because it's just too much hair, as you can see. You always want to just kind of run your finger through your hair before you wrap it. That way you don't have any frizz or funky knots. And this one, unlike my beach wave video, you don't actually need to have space between the pieces of your hair. You can do it all in one little section and it turns out pretty much the same. All right. Ooh. Does anybody else randomly just think about Game of Thrones and wish it was still on and wish it had a different ending? Because I do. I love the music from that show, and I randomly listen to it on my way to work. And I was listening to it this morning, and it made me miss it so much. My husband and I have watched it maybe 5 times through because we love it so much. Alright, and then just keep wrapping. You can go slower than this. I've just kind of gotten the hang of it, and it's become a little bit more routine to me. Let it go, let it set. It should be pretty hot in your hand, but it will cool. Woo, that's curly, but I'll brush it out. You guys will see the ending. It'll be a little bit different. So let me know in the comments down below, is anybody going on vacation this summer just after everything going on? My husband and I had talked about going to the Dominican Republic, and all the stuff with the virus happened, and a little nervous too now. Our anniversary's in August, and may not be doing that anymore. May take a trip in the States instead, which will still be amazing. It'll still be so much fun. Alright. Yeah, as you guys can see, I'm pretty quick with this. I do this twice a week when I wash my hair, and it lasts me all week long. It's amazing. I know I've told you guys before, but if I flat iron my hair, it'll be greasy by the second day. Woo! Love it. This is the kind of look that I prefer anyway, every day. So this is before, and this is after. You can see how much shorter my hair gets whenever I curl it. Alright, so I will put this in the back and start on the left side. And with these curls, I did forget to mention, I face them all going back. I don't alternate the curls. I actually like them all to kind of look the same way, so it's easier when you brush it. It gives you more of like a bigger wave, and it's not so textured like my beach wave. So I take this, I put it behind my head, and then again just do a flat wrap like so. Let it go, and then let it set in your hands and pull it back. You can see my curls from the back. Now Launch does have I think it's a 1.5 inch titanium wand as well, and they also have ceramics. So realistically I could actually use the 1.5 and it would be quicker, but I've found with the 1 inch, when I create the curl, it'll be a little bit tighter, and then it makes it easier for me to brush out throughout the week. So that's what I do. Let that go. Grab your next piece. And then again, like I said, I'm doing it all away from my face. I am considering getting layers in my hair. You guys all know it's one length, and I'm so bored with it. It's summer, I need some change, so leave me a comment if you think I should get some layers or a shorter face framing, because I'm sick of my hair. Alright, we are almost done. Like I said, doesn't take long, maybe 10 minutes. If I wasn't recording, it would actually probably be like 7 minutes. Pretty quick. Okay. And then I really am not particular on the sizes that I am curling. If I grab a piece that ends up being too thick, I always go back and then just touch it up. So I'll probably do that anyway. Alright, last 2 pieces. Alright, last piece. Yeah, you can see that curl behind me is already pretty loose, so I'm gonna touch that one up. Pull that behind me. After I've curled it all, I'll let it set, let it cool, because you don't want to go back into a curl when it's still hot. That'll add extra damage. Just take a look in the mirror real quick. Okay, so this piece, I think I totally missed this piece. I'm not used to curling my hair on camera. So I'm gonna go over this one, rewrap it. Again, flat wrapping. And that is totally your preference. If you like more of the rope look, more of like the spirally, beachy look, then you can totally do that. It is all up to you. And then I find that I always end up going in to my front pieces because I like them to be a little bit tighter of a curl so they'll last all week. Go back in. This one, you can go this way as well. Sometimes I do this when I'm trying to be quick. Let it go. Let that one cool off. So once that I've curled it, I will go through with my brush and then just brush it out to my desired look. But I don't like to brush it too much so that it loosens the curl, because again, I want this to last half a week until I wash my hair the second time this week. I want it to still be bouncy and kind of put together. And it always helps when I brush the front all the way back as well. Take it to the side. And then I always part my hair to this side. So this is the look that I'm going for. Once I brush it all out, then I'll just grab my Big Sexy Spray and Play Harder. This is the one that gets clogged all the time, so it might shoot out a little funny. Spray all my hair. And I really try and focus on my root so that I keep the volume in my hair. And then I will flip my hair over. Get the front of my hair, the back of my hair, flip it back over. Whew. And then spray it one more time. And then I'll grab it and zhuzh it up to give it as much volume as I can, because again, I want this to last a week. And then the last thing that I do is grab my Amika Undone Volume and Matte Texture Spray, and this just gives me some added texture. And I will reapply this throughout the week as well to just give my hair some more life once it starts getting flat. I'll let you guys see the back as always. Have to tippy toe because my hair is so long. Then you can just tell that that texture spray, hairspray gives it so much more volume. And I am good to go. Alright guys, well thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below and I will be sure to answer them. I always answer everybody's comments, so if you have anything you'd like to know, please let me know. If you enjoy this, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button down below. Make sure to hit the bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. Alright guys, I'll see you next Tuesday. Bye!